Welcome to the stream, and my name is Drew, and this is the host of the Shoutout game, Simply Played. I'll put somebody on the board. Case in point, we have Drew and Censored on the board. Just my other channel, being completely transparent. We're going to try to get it to 70 subs, and then we'll put another subscriber or another participant or someone else on the board. What's up, guys? How's it going? All right, we got people already showing up. Look at that. We've got Carport Dude, Ragin', whoa, and Bradley. What's up, iMonkey? How you doing, everyone? All right, we got some people up on the board. We got people playing. Let's go ahead and let's see if we can get this one. Let's go. Since we got people going, let's keep this game fast. I'm going to change that number out real quick. Actually, I'm not even going to change it out. All I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and start the game off. The magic word is Valley. Once again, the magic word is Valley. For those of you who played the game before, all you do is type the word I say in all caps on the screen. I'll take a count. Just do it once. Don't do it more than once because then it throws off the count. I'll take a count of those that are participating. And we'll pick a number. And the first one to get the number correctly, you get one guess per round. And you get to go. Alrighty, alrighty, alrighty. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 players. One, 2, 3, 4. You guys stop spamming it, dude. If you keep hitting the thing, right, I'm going to have to put you on timeout because all you're doing is moving the chat and I can't get a count. And if I can't get a count, I can't start the game. So all you're doing is just pissing everybody else off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 5. And pick a number 1 through 5, go. First one to get it right will be winner. You get one guess. If you have any questions how to play the game, look there, read the details. First thing you read explains how to play the game. Details are up there. Again, congratulations, Raging Gamer got it right out the gate. Correct number was 3. Let's get them up on the board here, folks, so we can move the needle, right? Where is this counter? Oh, gotta pull it up first. Search. Alrighty, he's at 279. We'll go to 285. Let's go to 285. When the counter hits 285, the next game will begin. Don't forget to support those who are up on the chat or on the board. The faster they get off the board, the faster you can play the next round. We can get the more games we can get in. Highly recommend sticking around. You can win more than once in the same night. I figured it'll keep everybody staying in. However, you cannot win back-to-back. That's just not fair. So if you win one, just sit out a round and then play the next round. Well, that's the fun part about this. Share the stream, get other people to come down, share with your buddies. The more people we get in, the more people we can move through. Just how it works. Obviously, I appreciate those who continue to come back to the stream. Obviously, come to the well. But we got to get more people to know this is going on. So share it. I took the time. I appreciate everybody who did a shout out to the channel to help share it on their channel and bring awareness to it. I really, really appreciate those. And I do put those people back out. And I put a channel on my, if you look on the community tab, you'll see how many shout outs we did today. Through the community tab, that goes out to pretty much anybody who's an active subscriber. And if you're an active subscriber to my channel, you kind of already know the game. You kind of already know what I'm about. It's about just helping other people get out there, get exposure, helping people grow their channels. As soon as I can figure out how to get my display to show up properly again, I will go back to doing channel reviews. But at the point, we'll play the Shoutout game for a while because it's pretty fun. Go for it. Like I said, yeah, the more people we get in here, the sooner this, the faster the game will move. And obviously the reason why I try to keep it to the same count so that people will play, but also sometimes I elevate it because later on tonight you'll see it starts off a little slow, picks up a little fast. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. But the object is just hang out, support each other, and eventually, yeah, sometimes we'll have 10 people in here and all 10 of us will know each other and there's not really much we can do there. But that's part of the process, more exposure, platform to do it in, and by all definitions, this isn't breaking any rules because I'm not encouraging anyone to sub for sub or any of that sub swapping. It's simply just providing a place for people who would like to participate and get a shout out on a channel. I'm still your local nobody, but I enjoy spending an hour with everybody, and it's still quite fun. So don't forget to participate if you choose to participate. Please share out the chat. How's everyone doing today? Anyone got any interesting questions? And I already finished my soda. Anyone got any fun plans this weekend? Has everybody prepared for the letdown of WWE's 2K20? I was seeing some of the gameplay on that's already gone out or whatever. It's horrid. Like, so glitchy. But it's still there. My day was long. I've had a lot of long back-to-back days the past few days. Got a lot of stuff going on at work. More stuff went on today and I still didn't get everything I needed to get done. And I even was like sitting there and writing out a list. And I was like, yeah, at one point I was like, there was only like 3 things on my list. And then within like 15 minutes, my list was all the way down to the end of my board. And I was like, crud, I got all this stuff I got to get done today. Got a lot of it done. But tomorrow morning I got to get it early so I can get the rest of it done. And it's just been one task after another. So yeah, pretty tough. What's up, Seth? How you doing? If you haven't already, scoop them up. Oh, sorry. That one. That way. Yeah, right there. And if you just want to have your banner thrown up, you can always hit that super chat. Honestly, I wouldn't worry about my opinion. I wouldn't worry about anybody's opinion. I produce a lot of content, and that's the reason why I don't review people's content, because I also watch a lot of stuff and figure out what's trending, what's not trending, what's popular. And I found that there's no right way. The only wrong way is not to produce content. Now, there's certain things I wouldn't recommend doing, like copyright music, copyrighted videos, using music that uses, not really universally accepted language. So it's kind of one of those things. But yeah, I don't really do that because it's just like with mine. I don't care what people say about my videos. Oh, it's great that you think it's great, or you say it's negative, or you don't like it. It doesn't really matter. It's my content, and I've had stuff where I thought was going to be an ultimate banger and I thought was really, really good, and it's performed poorly. And I've had stuff that I'm like, no one's going to watch this, and everybody's watched it. My top 2, well, now my top 3 most popular videos are 3 videos although they're very well done, or not in one case, they performed well because people found something about them interesting, just like I didn't think for 2.5 hours of me struggling to put that thing together was going to garner so many views after the fact the stream has gone live and it's no longer a live piece of content. I mean, during the live event, it was cool. I got like 200, I think I started with like 200 views, and I think it's almost going to hit 1,000, and it's something that's like, I didn't think anything of it. So I'm not here to deter you, because I don't want to say anything to over encourage you or under encourage you or discourage you. Right? Do you, right? With so much content out there and everything that's going on, just do you. Just do you. Don't care what anybody else is doing. Don't worry about what any of us is doing. If you're curious about like what has to happen in certain niches, then yeah, I can tell you all about that because data proves that. There's in gaming, I'd be really worried. Start building. I will tell you guys now, if you're a gamer and you're an avid gamer and you're trying to be a game streamer, start focusing on building partnerships with other people that play as often as you do. Case in point, Mike Myers, who's on here, he's going to get a game together, and I'm going to try to set up so I can be the broadcaster of this game going on, so not only people in my audience can watch him do his thing, but we can actually see this meld work 4 ways, right? Because the idea is we're going to have Mike, 2 other players, and I'm going to I should be able to triple screen, or I'll bounce screens, right? And I'll just commentate on what's going on as best I can, and try to broadcast at least one point of angle, if not all 3 angles on one screen. So ideally, that's the plan when that kicks off. So it's going to be kind of like a fun way to collab without actually having to be like worried about exchanging content, who's editing what, or what angle is being given, because you're filming you're just sharing the experience through 3 audiences, right? And it don't matter who's big, who's small, right? And don't try to team up with someone just simply because they have a high subscriber count. Look at how many people actually watch. Like Mike, he's like me, he's in the thousands. He's got a good watch rate. He's got a lot of people that watch him that poke in and out, so that's good. But if you don't want to play with somebody who's like, oh, I got like 10,000 subs, and you look at every time they stream, their stream rate's really low. Nobody really watches them, and it's like, don't allow the experience to determine if the person's credibility of the topic or what's going on, especially with gameplay. But yeah, that's one thing I would work on if you're in the gaming industry. If you're in vlogging, like you're trying to do vlogs, be more descriptive of like what you're doing in your vlogs. Break down a really good point. If you're a vlogger like iMonkey Expert, one thing I will suggest now is when you produce your content, talk about the beginning of it in your details, talk about one thing in the middle, and talk about one other thing towards the end, and make that your first initial paragraph of your detail. And what that'll do is that'll create triggers for search for different portions of the same video, right? And this works really well for vloggers because you control your content, right? And you're able to put content searches throughout your video versus like the first thought or the overall thought. You've got bits and pieces. It's in a small little paragraph. It becomes highly searchable. And why is that important? Because people who search for your content and find your content tend to watch your content versus even this. Right? When I say, hey, help him get to 285, he may get to 285. Immediately after this, he may be back down to 280. But exposure is king. 1 or 2 people who catch you through my channel and decide to watch you more regularly, that's awesome. You can also find other opportunities in here to meet other people who are at the same level as you and trying to progress, and maybe, you can collab. But yeah, I would definitely do that for like a vlogger. If you're what I call like a shredder like me, where you can take different content, meld it together, or make different stuff like one little narrative, remember that every time you clip something, right, you have to, right? You will have to annotate where you got it, who you got it from, unless you got it from something that has a Creative Commons. Be careful. Not all things that you find on the internet or in YouTube that have the Creative Commons tag associated with it will not get you a copyright strike, right? Creative Commons is a tricky gray area. Some people, I think, you create content and there's no real way of the user to discover that it's not a Creative Commons content, but it's another opportunity. Generally, I have some Creative Commons content, and you're more than welcome to clip stuff out of it, take whatever you want. I'm not going to sit there and copyright you on it because it's Creative Commons. All I ask is you got to give me credit for what you used, right, in your details. That's it, right? And that's generally how Creative Commons works. But if you violate that, you get in trouble, and if you do it a lot, YouTube just shuts you down. That's the big thing with Creative Commons right now. Is like YouTube isn't going to deal with copyright, but if you somebody hits that Creative Commons on you and says you took their stuff and you didn't give them credit for it, YouTube shuts that video down until you resolve the issue, right? Especially with the Creative Commons thing, because nobody's making credit to where you got it from, right? And to me, that's my only thing. You can use all my, it clearly states in my descriptions, Creative Commons. You're more than welcome to snippet, any of that. Like it says there, you have to put credit, because if my little trigger thingy comes up and says, oh, you were featured here, right? Comes up and it's not something that they didn't properly give me credit for, I'm going to be like, nope. And I do the same thing with the Creative Commons when I use Creative Commons stuff. It's the same principle. So yeah, I would do that. I'd worry about like editing and all that stuff. I'll tell you, the best way to get really, really good at editing and being able to do like really some ninja stuff with an editor, do it every day. Force yourself to do it every day. Like I did. That was the whole purpose of editing and doing videos every day. It forced me to get at the level I needed to be to deliver product. And you can see the progression. Like look back at some of my older videos, they're really sloppily cut together. And everything in there, I self-learned through the experience of forcing myself to produce an end product. Yes, there's a couple times where I was like, how do you do transitional fade? How do you do masking? What step framing? How do you step in and out? Like what step this? Just don't be afraid to research stuff. Once again, don't forget to hit Raging Gamer up if you can. If you haven't, you have already, cool. If you haven't, try to help each other out. One more thing, don't forget to mash that like button for me. You guys are hanging out, and a few of you, I always remember to mash it, but there's people in here, I think it's funny. You come in here, I help you grow your channel. The least you could do is just hit that like or thumbs down. Let me know what's up. Either way, it doesn't really bother me, but just at least leave that, because I think it's weird. People hop in here. Last night we had close to like 110 people show up, and there was only, I think it was like 24 likes. I was like, wow. And when I looked back at the playback and I counted how many times people came in and played, yeah, quite a few people played, and I realized that the time that they came in, because you can see like when people like and dislike, you can kind of figure out when people leave a certain comment and go. That's kind of just how it works. So yeah, help each other out. That's the whole principle of all of this. Keep the pate going. Let's see who's in the participating here. So we've got 3 people. It says I've got dude just left, Raging Gamer. Who else is still in the chat? Who else is hanging out in the chat? What do I got going on? See if this picks up. May have to change the thing here to something a little more. Maybe I have to take the game part off of it. There we go. See if that changes something on the metadata. Might be a little bit off time too for a Wednesday. Yesterday was weird though. Like it went pretty well for Tuesday. Tuesday is generally, like, for me and my experience with it, Tuesdays, and until I started doing gaming stuff, Thursdays were like the worst 2 days to produce release content. They were always like the slowest. But people come and go, man. This is the only like thing that's when gets annoying on it bothers me on my end, is like it's like people come and go. If they don't get what they want, they leave. And that's fine, because we get the target audience, which is people who stick around, and eventually we'll have enough people that are just sticking around that when somebody comes in, it's easy to network, and help each other out. It looks like we're moving that needle, folks. We're getting that needle going. But what are you up to, iMonkey? Oh, I don't mind if people dislike. I honestly don't mind at all if people dislike. Remember, I am testing that theory out completely, and it's just confirming my original thought process of it is that it's a fallacy. It's a hollowness. All it is tracking engagement, just like YouTube says. It's engagement only, right? It's just to determine if the audience is engaging into the content. So yeah, if it dislikes or likes, it doesn't really matter. What's up, Jim? But yeah, disliking or liking doesn't really affect the content creator, especially if it's a person that doesn't generally watch the content. So like I noticed that there were those that came into the content but didn't. Oh, that's awesome that you're working on your video for today. But it doesn't really affect. It actually helps. The funny thing is, remember when I did the thumbs down thing? It actually increased the viewer rate of that video, which I thought was really weird. But to each their own. It doesn't really, like I said, it doesn't have a hold. It's a fallacy. It's where people have used it to manipulate, or they believe they manipulate an audience. But yeah, it has little to no effect. The cool thing is though, for somebody like me who clearly instructed my audience to do so and said, hey, please do it. If I approach, say, somebody who wants an influence on the internet, it's like, look, I can even tell people to dislike my channel. They're going to do what I asked them to do. So if you need me to have people go to your link or do X, Y, Z, it's just that. That's proof and control. it's proof in conversion, right? And that's the big thing that all marketers are looking for. The other thing is like I said, if you have good content, it's cool because it'll get views to it. And the case in point, 4,000 views, 1,000 of them were only monetized, right? Why was only 1,000 of them monetized? Well, although you allow monetization on a video, it may not get monetization because it doesn't get the foot traffic that is required or the watch time, right? And as an advertiser and a person who's done Google ads, when you want your ads, you're looking for people to click it. So you want to put your content on the highest click conversion, right? That means people going from one thing to another or motion of traffic, even when it includes links to like your own content, like in your descriptions. That's another good thing. Like link one video in your descriptions. Like if you want to say like, hey, check out my this, or if you haven't seen this yet, put that video in there. And just entitle people, do it for like a whole month to an old video that has no views, and see if you can entice people after watching the video to click that video and make that video your card, one of your end cards for that one side. Remember, you get two, right? I always recommend you picking one and letting YouTube pick the other for whoever's viewing, so that if you have it wrong, it still puts something that use YouTube's algorithm in your benefit in that case, right? Let it put the best data it has on whoever's watching you in front of them. Right? So you want to encourage that and get that. And that's what all marketers want. That's what, when people like me, it's like 4,000 views, only 1,000 of them, right, ends up being monetizable. And that's because I get monetization a little bit at the beginning. There we go. 285, 285, 285. Alrighty. If you are looking to participate in the next board, that one, the magic word is going to be monkey. Monkey. Place it all in caps. Put it in there. Only enter it once. Spamming gets you disqualified. So only put it once. That's all you need to do. Place it up there once, and we'll bring out another player. Let's see who we have. And remember, for those of you who are participating, please stay loyal. It doesn't cost you anything to be a subscriber. Helping each other out. That's the whole concept. If you are looking for help, you got to be willing to give help out. All I want is you to like the video and help those that are on the screen, right? Once again, thank you for participating. The keyword is monkey. I see two monkeys. One monkey, two monkey. Do we have a third monkey? Is there a third monkey? Do we have any more viewers? What happened? We have 8 likes. 8 people are in the stream, have concurrently been through. Looks like we have 2 participants playing the game. So let's play the game. Pick a number, 1 or 2. You have a 50-50 shot. You only get to pick once. Ready, set, go. All right. Congratulations, dude. And that's going to get you kicked off my channel. All right, dude. Let's get you on the board. We're going to get the dude YouTube gamer. It was 2. Like I said, you had a 50-50 shot. There was only 2 of you playing. 1 or 2. It was 2. He was the first one, put it up. Oh, where'd it go? Command B. Thank you. Get dude up there. Hit that icon-y right there. Jump on over Southway. Where is it? Counter. Okay. Bump. We're going to go to 85. It's only fair. Nope, wrong button. Gotta find it. There it is. Bump. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bump. Well, if you don't hang out in the chat, it doesn't get to stay up, man. You gotta be a participant to be on the wall. Kind of defeats the purpose. I don't like people cutting and running. Right? Dun 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 dun. How's everyone doing today? Don't forget to hit that like button if you haven't already. Oh, okay. I thought you were leaving the chat. Yeah, go grab that charger. I know my phone dies like regularly when I'm doing the streams. That's why I have but is it 10-footer? I have to like plug into the other side of the room because everything that's in this outlet that's right here is already consumed. Where'd it go? Trying to get him to 85, folks. If you haven't already subscribed, hit him up. Hit him up, hit him up. Get it going. If you got a question, let me know what your question is. I might be able to give you an answer. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If we can get 2 more people to like it, it'll be 12 and 12. That's awesome. Which I think is funny because every time I've had a surge of downs, if you look in the history, it just goes up. But then also the other thing too is a lot of the thumbs down are people who get blocked from the channel or get removed, and then that just gets removed from the record after the system catches it. But yeah, it's engagement. Go for it. That's what's going to be fun. It's going to be like 12 and 12. Try to get them to be like right on point of each other. You know. Cool, he's back. Once again, we're trying to help Dude at a Gamer. You know, and I'm going to probably do this again. I'm doing this probably for quite some time daily, so eventually it'll get more of a target audience. Like I said, please share the stream. Let other people know. The more people we get up on the stream, the more people are likely to subscribe, the more people that are likely to help other people out. Ideally, you know, you're going to get people that are going to pass through here. I try to eliminate those people that are just trying to, you know, manipulate the system or bots. I kick an average about 8 or 9 bots out a night. And I try to keep it to where it does that because it really sucks for those that just sit there and they, you know, move the ticker up and they try to manipulate the system and put themselves ahead. Then, you know, so be it. But that's why we don't do the back-to-back anymore. You can win more than once in one night, which is cool. So if you stick around and keep playing, you just can't win back-to-back. So you can win probably every other turn if you're just sticking around, especially like in the case where this last round, you got a 50-50 chance of winning. Yeah, right? So yeah. No, I actually go to their channel profile and go to the About tab and hit the little flag guy. If they don't have the little About tab, then I go through the channel report process and you just punch in the ID and say, it'll bring up a menu and it'll say, would you like to report this? And the very last option is just block this user from my channel. You hit that little bad boy and 2 things occur. You can never go over to their stream and say anything. They can never say or put anything input on your channel. The other is whatever they do to your channel, whatever you do back to them, does not register anything, all their views. The only thing that'll register is if they view. Other than that, if they click your advertised subscriber within about 48 hours of you blocking them, and then it goes away. And one of the things I do is there's a lot of people who subscribe to my channel, and the first comment they send me is like, hey, sub back to me, right? And I immediately just block them. Yeah, right? Because I'm not for that. Like I said, I'm very clear about that in my thing. I'm all about helping you guys get discovered and help each other out, you know, provided you don't do it in the chat. You play the game, like keep the game interesting, you know, and that's kind of why I don't let people sub for sub. I don't encourage sub for subbing. I don't encourage sub swapping. I'm encouraging people to go check your channel out. And if they like what they see, smash that red button, leave you a comment, let you know what's up. is basically it. And try to support each other if that's what you're trying to do. I'm all, whatever. It's just come visit, play along, join the game. I do watch a lot of people. Like I said, if you subscribe to my channel and you pay attention to my community and you're active, look at my community tab. Yeah, I blast a few things about what I'm doing, but majority of it is just shout outs to other people's channel because they left me a comment. They left me a constructive comment. Right? I'm all about helping people. Like I said, just get up on the board, play the game, play nice, and network. If you can get people, if 6 people sub to you and one of them stays and that one actually watches your content once a month, it's worth it, right? It's worth it. Because I have a handful of people who watch my content sporadically, which helps when I have bad content or unpopular content. I still hit, that magical number of 18 because I have 18 diehard fans right now. I have 18 people that I drop content within 24 hours. I know they've watched it, right? And slowly but surely, there's that more regular group of audience will increase. And my ideally point is to get to 100 views an hour, and be able to do that where I'm just, not on my posted content, but on my live stream, basically. Live stream, like last night was a really good example of that. We streamed for a little more than an hour and like 20 minutes, and we got 100 and I think it was like 110 or 111. Divided it out, it was pretty much close. It was like 98 sub rate per hour. So it was. I just rounded up and I was like, "Yep, that's 100. That's cool. I can check the box." That's what I want to try to achieve every stream. That's my first step. My first step was being able to produce content on a daily basis, and I put a goal to do it for a year, and I've done it so far. And a wonderful thing about doing it was I hit 1,000 subs on September 11th, and it's just been a roller coaster since then with the monetization turning on and off. And even though I'm above 1,000, I suddenly now can't do the live stream from my phone, and I've updated my phone. I even deleted the app, reinstalled the app, went through everything, reconfigured the app, and it still gives me a stupid error message. So I don't know what's up. And at this point, it's not a real big issue because I can still do this. The only time it's really helpful is like when I'm at the baseball game or I'm watching one of my nephew's football, and I can stream from there because my nephew's there. Was the original plan at the baseball game was I was going to stream him from my phone onto my channel so that I could download it later and then cut it into a video that we could put on his channel to help people see some content for him. And trust me, it's perfectly fine. It's part of the process. You be fortunate you have 3. Be really fortunate because that helps you build momentum. Having that, right, is good because you work with them, then get interested in doing other things. Like I work with anybody who pretty much comments. I kind of go through the hey, what's up comment thing. And if cool, I'll shout you out. And if you show up on the stream, like dude, I said, hey, if you can get on my stream in the next 10 minutes for tomorrow, I'll put you up first. And what do? You showed up within the first 10 minutes. Yeah, right? And that's kind of like how it's supposed to work. You're supposed to build a good network. You work with people. Don't get demanding. Don't be crazy, But eventually you'll gain more. As the more content you produce, the more opportunities you have. The big thing that you have to do, right, is the big 6, right? These are the common 6 things you hear from every self-help thing, and I'm not telling you anything new, right? The first one, a good title, right? Second one, you have strong descriptives. Third one, you have some kind of link to more of your content or something of yours, right? You have a good closure in your description, right? The next one is your keywords to your video, right? The singular words that help describe it. Next and last of the big 6 is really easy, right? Phrases, keyword phrases. How people would search for your channel as a starter. Like me, you need channel reviews, shoutouts, looking for shoutouts, shoutouts live, shoutouts and channel reviews. I do live shoutouts, shoutouts now, right? Live shoutouts now. Yeah, and he tells you the same thing. The first 6 are the same, right? The rest is all interpretation. I have 50 that I do in the audit. So I have 50 things I check for, right, when I review a channel. And unless you do the full channel review, most people don't make it through all 50. But it's 50 points, 50 key things to work off of. And these are each and every one of the things I look for are things that I can point to in data and go, yep, that worked for me. Doing that actually got me here. Doing this did that. One of the big things, like I said, the biggest thing that helped me was remembering to put the right keywords in and the right descriptive words, right, to match my content. Getting it there and then building the data around it, which is like taking my about page, which has basically, an intro of who I am, my schedule of my release time, and a reason why someone should subscribe to my channel. And no, I'm trying to get to 1,000 subs is not a reason. Like, if you like gaming content, you want that, because you're not subscribing to every person that puts, I'm trying to make it to 1,000, right? So why do you think there's a group of these people that person doesn't exist, dude, right? And generally having that, a lot of people are like, yeah, I'm not subscribing to you now. Moving on. Give them a reason to subscribe, right? Like, if you're into GTA videos or GTA gaming, or Good Point with Valley Pop, if you're into Funko Pop and collecting Funko Pop, then you need to subscribe to us, because we do Funko Pop and we do the mystery boxes. That's a real good example of one way to do it. Yeah, the Nightbot was fun, but Nightbot is artificial traffic, no matter how you cut it. It is not an authorized product from YouTube, and if you really wanted to piss off everybody that's streaming, right, just keep flagging their Nightbot every time it pops up this, the 15-minute message or the 5-minute message. And every time, after about 5 times of doing it, you'll take down someone's stream. There's a bunch of videos on that, how the Nightbot and the Steam bots and all that stuff get channels taken down fairly easy, because as soon as enough people flag it for it spamming or repeating the same phrase, YouTube goes in and goes, oh, that's artificial traffic. Done. Right? And if you're caught doing it, I think you get 1 warning for it, and the next one you get is you get a strike for the community, because artificial traffic influences views. Like, you ever wonder why you see somebody who's got a bunch of views? Yeah, hey, what's up, Red? I didn't even see you pop in. Red, War Western's Mustang is in the house. What's up, buddy? Yeah, and, people do that. I think that's probably like, or they say they're doing a giveaway for B-Bucks, and when you go through the link, all it is just making you buy something. It's a false illusion. I think that's hot garbage. I extremely hate people who manipulate the bot system. So you ever wonder, like, you jump in a stream and it said there were 7 people watching, and you get in there and there's nobody but the person in there that's active, and a bunch of bots, is because you can mirror and double up on your bots up to about 7 times. There's actually 9 bot services right now, the last time I looked. So yeah, I just generally, when I'm looking at stuff live and it just says 9 people are watching, I kind of get leery. I poke in if I don't see anybody moving, and it's like, oh, it's a bunch of bots, right? And they're just set on timers to fire off. And that's people who generally stream for, like, you wonder, like, people who stream for like 9 hours, and how did you stream for 9 hours, you got 200 views? It's because all those views was just the bot circulating in the chat, right? So yeah, I don't use bots. I don't recommend it. Like I said, there's a ton of videos out there that explain, because I had the same problem with me. I was like, how are people taking me down right away? Like, I'm not violating any rules. I'm not doing anything wrong. And then I found out, oh, all they have to do is continually flag my bot, because my bot is part of the bit, and it gets taken down. I was like, oh, artificial traffic warning. That's where that came from. Okay. Yeah, so if you want a shout out, you got to support the person up on the board. And when that number gets hit, we play the game, and the next person jumps up, and we rock and roll. It's just that easy. I don't have bots on my channel. I'm talking about, like, the Nightbot, the Slobs bot, Streamobot. There's the Piggy bot. There's a couple clones. There's Clone My Channel bot. There's a bunch. There's actually 9 last time I looked. This is when people like, bitch. And bot likes this. No, that's an API, and that data gets undone. API data is easy for YouTube to track. It's a temporary monetary gain. If you ever seen where people get like 160 views on a 15-second video, and then you go back and look at it and all the views. We're trying to get Duda Gamer to 85. Once the counter hits 85, we will play the game. Yeah, just hang out in the chat, support those that are on the board. Once again, like or dislike the stream, that's all I ask. If you're interested in playing more often, feel free to subscribe. I'm going to do this quite routinely for a little while because I haven't been able to figure out how to get the rest of my OBS to fire up correctly, even though 10.15 came out today, and I thought that was going to be the saving grace, and no, it's just another headache. So hopefully by this weekend, I will be able to get to working on it so I can do the channel reviews again, and we can get the channel reviews up, because those are a lot of fun too. Can you just not be either? I'm kidding. I'd pick the Seahawks over the Cardinals any day of the week. Yeah, you can use bots to like repeat phrases and or let you know like answer questions for people through trigger code words. Mine, I did a game where if you entered a number, it would recite a joke back to you or do a random fact or a bunch of different things. At one point, I think we had it like 1 through 500. My ideal plan was to do it 1 through 1,000, and one of the things we hid in the game, which was funny, was it rotated a gift card, and if you got it right, it would give you the gift card. If it didn't, it would just insult you, and a lot of people thought it was funny. In football, I would just default with the Patriots. I'm from New England. It's an easy one. I know it's sad, right? I'm not a big football fan. I don't watch a whole lot of baseball either. I'm more into combat sports like boxing, MMA, things where honestly nobody can. The fighter doesn't make an excuse. You can't blame your teammate for why you lost. You lost because you got your ass beat because you didn't train hard enough, or you didn't do XYZ when you should have done FYJ or whatever. I've been there. I've been in the cage. I've lost. I've got my face punched in. I've been nothing short of everything short of being knocked out. I've been submitted in the ring. I've been nearly knocked out. I've nearly knocked out somebody in the ring. I've been dropped on my head. And I haven't been bloodied. That's one thing I'm grateful for. I didn't get busted up. I got busted up in training, but I never got busted up in the ring. So I'm grateful for that. But yeah, I'm more of a fan of combative sports like wrestling, sambo, those type of things, pankration, vale tudo, judo, jiu-jitsu, mainly jiu-jitsu. I like a lot of jiu-jitsu, even though I suck at it. Oh, too bad, because the Raiders are moving to Vegas, and that's the one time I might actually buy a jersey, because that'll make sense when it's the Las Vegas Raiders. I've seen the Raiders be the LA Raiders and Oakland Raiders in my lifetime, so it is a California team, but I would say the only time it's really going to make sense, think about it, it's the Las Vegas Raiders. Come on. And they're going to get a sick stadium that like robotically moves in and out. Come on. Who's not going to be there? Cowboys, I don't know if you want to call them America's team anymore, but yeah, it's the Cowboys. It's not a bad team. Like I said, I'm not big into football. My big thing is, like I said, I like, boxing, MMA, jiu-jitsu, grappling, sambo, that kind of stuff. Those are my favorite, because once again, like when you lose, you only blame yourself, right? And that's a commonality. A lot of athletes is just, in that case, they just blame themselves. Like, shit, I suck. I should have done this, or I should have trained harder, And I've had that feeling, like I should have trained harder. But at the same point, I took a fight the night before the event. Because my opponent, the first person I ever went in the cage with was Johnny Cupcakes Campbell. He was I believe the 135er for King of the Cage or something now. But him and I fought when we were both amateurs, and his opponent didn't show, my opponent didn't show, and they were like, "You guys want to fight each other?" And I'm like, "Yeah." "How much does he weigh?" Heavy. And I'm like, oh crap, because I just hit the scale at 125. So I was like eating and everything. I had to actually try to put on weight, and they were making sure now that he didn't balloon up or anything like that beforehand. But we had to agree to fight each other, and it was really fun. Like it was really scary and fun at the same time, because it was like I trained to fight somebody, but this wasn't the person I trained to fight. I didn't train to fight somebody that was going to be heavier as he was to me, because he was actually 2 weight classes above mine. By the time we tipped the scales at the end at the night at the weigh-ins, we were all within the same poundage of each other, and we agreed to do a catch weight, so we were fine. But if you were to look at like where we sat in regulation, we were both off. I was under for my weight class, and he was over for his, but his opponent no-showed, my opponent no-showed, so we agreed to fight each other, and it was fun for an opening fight. What up, Mike Myers? How you doing? No, I don't do any of that. What up, what up, what up? Hey, there we go. Hey, hon. That's when we stopped. Quit watching the NFL when we started. Yep, that's the exact reason why I stopped watching. When Kilpatrick gets a freaking Nike contract for sacrifice, yeah, no. I'm sorry. That is not any... Yeah, I get it. You lost out on millions and millions of dollars, but that's not a sacrifice. You didn't sacrifice anything. All you did was piss off a bunch of people because you took the opinion of one veteran over the masses of the veterans, right? You listened to one hoopla jackass, right, who said, oh, that's fine, you can just kneel. Really? What about those who can't kneel anymore? Right? That if they wanted to exercise their right because they defended our country to take a knee, I dare you to see if they'll take a knee even though they ain't got one, to kneel on anymore. But yeah, no, that was one of the prime reasons why I stopped caring about the NFL. Right? I mean, think about it. The NHL plays both anthems and everybody stands, and if you don't stand, you get fined. NBA, you don't stand, you get fined. We went over this back when I was in grade school, right? You get fined. Right? And he wants to say, oh, I did it because of the atrocities of what was going on. Yeah. Just remember who led the group that he was talking about and where that person sits now and what they went to jail for, or I should say prison for, right? It really changed your idea of the movement if you found out the person that was leading the charge and the charges that he got convicted of. There's Raging Gamer. Oh yeah, but yeah, he still got that contract from Nike. But I don't really wear Nike all that much, so I don't really care. I never really liked Nike. Dude, Gamer's at 80. Let's see if we can get him to 85 and move the needle, folks. Let's get this party rolling. What's up? What's up? We got Mike Myers in the house. How you doing today, Mike? You stream today at all? Or did you work today? I love that, Red. That's funny, Red. Now that's funny right there. That'd be funny stuff right there, Red. That is funny right there. I can play fill in the Mad Lib Blank there and wind up. Yeah, that's a good one right there. Yup, her. Ugh. Yeah, or you can get stitches in between periods and come back into the game. I wonder what would happen if they instigated the concussion rule in hockey. Would we still have an NHL, or would we be allowed to have like 3 times as many players on the bench? I can imagine that, like, the whole like line before the curve will become the bench if they say that the NHL has to enact a concussion rule. Right? If you're like, what? If they enact a concussion rule, that'd be insane. Because there'd be like nobody left in hockey. Imagine you have to sit out 3 games of hockey. That's like, you get a concussion in the first game of the Stanley Cup. You're pretty much out for the rest of the Stanley Cup. I could just see teams just trying to murder each other. Maybe that might be fun. It might make hockey even more violent. Because they're like, dude, I'll knock this dude out, and he can't come back into the game. That's his actual name.
Actually, drink a real one. Stop playing with your empties.
Oh, here. Then throw this away for me. Why? Are you watching the other one or is Missy watching it? Oh, did you see his shirt?
There's a trash can.
Where's his shirt? Show him his shirt. You can't see it. Get closer. This is one of the other ones we just made. Missy made for him. You gotta move into view. It's his Pig Life shirt. Oh, there you go. That's smart. Relax until You're okay. So you're no stream today. Relax off until Saturday. That's good. Just take a break. I only stream every day because I had this dumb idea in 2018 that I would do a stream or make content every day, right? And now it's nearing November. Speaking of November, don't forget, November 1st, we have our giveaway for all these wonderful gift cards. What's in this gift card pack here? We've got a $15 Xbox card, which apparently is very unpopular, right? I don't blame people for it. A $10 PlayStation card, which seems to be quite popular because I've given about 12 of these away now. A $10 iTunes card, which is also quite popular, right? A $25 Amazon gift card. I don't know. This is the third one I've given away, and I actually did a giveaway where I put the Amazon codes in my videos, and when I bought them, I got all the codes in a row, and you can see when they get consumed. And one of them was like floating around for like almost 8 months after I did it, and I was like, wow, no one's watched that, no one's got that far in the video to find it, and it wasn't at the end of a video, it was like literally at the halfway point. But yeah, it stayed vacant and available for a while. And then we've got a $15 iTunes gift card on top of that. Once again, November 1st, we will be giving that away to one lucky winner. How do you enter to win? Well, there's multiple ways you can get an entry to win, and multiple entries are allowed. One of the ways is to subscribe to my channel. Automatically puts you in for an entry. Second, the next way is you can go to any of my prior videos prior to the giveaway and enter in the phrase 10, 15, 25, let's grow. One time per video, one comment per video. There's 500 plus of them, right? So there's all those opportunities. iMonkey Expert's one of those people that is just going at it. Coreport Gaming is another person that was just going at it. But yeah, I'll pick one lucky winner. That winner will receive all of this. Just that easy, right? You can see fights all the time. You would crack me up watching boxing match. Oh, dude. You want to know how bad I am? When Manny Pacquiao fought Mayweather and he went into the 12th round, like not swinging for the fence and not trying to kill his way out, and for some I don't know what he was thinking on Pacquiao's side, thinking he was ahead on the cards in that fight. When he lost every exchange and almost landed, I think, a total of like 7 good hits through the whole thing, and he wasn't swinging the fence, my neighbors from across the street in my own neighborhood could hear me yelling from my house at him, just swing for the fence, goddammit, right? Because he was just like dancing around. Remember, it's like this 12th round, you're dancing around Mayweather and you know you're behind. You're stupid. The only chance you got a chance to win is A, somebody murders him before he gets to claim the prize, or B, you get to knock out, you get lucky and crack him, because if you go to the end of that, you are not winning by the judge's hands, even if you dominate that whole entire 12th round. Yeah, right? Everybody's doing good. But yeah, dude. Oh, me and boxing. Oh, and MMA was the worst, especially when Dean Lister would fight and stuff. And then, when you get like a good, back like when Carl Parisian used to fight, where you just get these guys like, just get in the middle, and just throw it down. Oh, yeah. Just kind of like I want to see the, what is it, the BM, what is it? Whatever the Masvidal and Nate Diaz fight belt's called. That I know what it is, I just can't say it, but you guys know what that is. Like, it's the BMFL or whatever belt. But yeah, he's gonna... My question is, how come Rick Henderson doesn't get the fight for that? He beat both of those guys, but then again, he's not in the UFC, and these guys are. I don't know where he's at, man. Oh, Michael's email. Yeah, You wrote it last time, Mike, but you didn't say if it was a Gmail or a... Oh, it's a Gmail. Did you... Oh, there's no... Is there no A in it? If you go through my thing and shoot me an email, I wanted to talk to you about your computer, Mike. So I tried emailing you the other night. I assumed it was a Gmail email, so I sent it to your Gmail, but I think I spelt your full name out instead of I spelt it the Oscar Myers way, I think, by accident, reading it fast. Whee! Spin the wheel, spin the wheel, spin the wheel. We're at 82, three more to go, and we can move somebody else. Yeah, send me an email, Mike, and then I can talk to you. We can see, maybe we can figure out what might work best for you. Because you're trying to go what? You said PC for streaming, right? A desktop for streaming? Oh yeah, we're at 82. Three more to go, folks. Where are we at? We're at 57 minutes. Can we get this closed out, folks? Can we get him to 85? Yeah, Mike, so what I was saying earlier at the beginning of the stream, when you get this figured out, we got to coordinate so that way I can broadcast the collab while you guys are all playing together. Ideally, I'd like to get, I could probably, if I can get patched in, and I got to test this beforehand, and hopefully I'll have time to do it beforehand. But I think what I can do is put all three streams on my screen using the browser function. The browser function is what does the counter. So I may have to, like, slow them down for replay out, but I'll be able to watch it in real time, all three, and I can just broadcast what's going on. Right? It was my plan, was I'd just broadcast the match and then put all your guys' info in there and be like, yeah, that's what's going on. Skull, yeah. Hey, what's up, KSX? How you doing, man? Go check out KSX's channel. He's at work right now and he lives in the Philippines, and it's hard for him to make the schedule, but I will shift the schedule for this weekend to a little bit later so you can hop on and we can get the stream and you can potentially get a chance to play and get up on the board. We're trying to get due to the gamer to 85. Once we get him to 85, we'll put a new person up on the board, and we'll begin the next game, which just entails me saying a magic word. You guys put it in there so I can get a count on how many participants we have, and then we go ahead and we play the who gets the right number first gets to go up on the board, and then we rinse and repeat the process. Oh, no worries. But we've got, there we go, 82. Yeah, I'll probably just try to, I can test 3 different streams by just copying it and putting it in and not even being live. So I'll be able to test that beforehand. The broadcasting part will be fun. But yeah, we can get it all set. I'll get it set up and confirmed, and then we can split 3-way. If you guys have seen my old setup, I had 3 cameras running. All else fails, I'll watch one on my phone, but I prefer to get all 3 up at the same time, because then we can people can see what's on screen A, B, and C, and I can just commentate on all 3. Yeah, right. Which would make it kind of fun. Might be a neat little thing to do. I could probably be a really cool way to move into 2020, because I think once it kicks off, the age gate thing for gaming is going to cripple a lot of people, And I think what they're crippling is going to give an opportunity for the gaming industry to try to pull some copyright crap again. It's kind of like trying to produce Nintendo content. Nintendo just literally just cuts you down. 1 more to go, folks. He's at 84. Can we go to 85? Yeah. But definitely I'd like to get it going. I think that'd be a really, really cool concept to get the stream broadcasted, and then maybe we could... It'd be fun to do tournaments. Like Team A or, a team versus somebody, and I would just pick one person to follow from the match or whatever. I'd like to get a laptop just for YouTube. Well, Red, give me a call. We'll talk about it. A Chromebook is the cheapest way to do it, but I think I gotta experiment and find the right one because I don't want to tell people to get one and then they get the wrong one. My nephew has one and we're gonna test that out. And once we figure that out, and I know those were like under $100. If that ends up working for like basic streaming, kind of like what Jack does or DV does, where it's just him in front of his screen, where you're not trying to do all of this stuff, it's easy peasy. Or in your case, where you're just trying to update your YouTube channel. There we go. He's at 85, folks. We've got Dude to the Gamer at 85. Alrighty, folks. Okay, if you'd like to get up on the board and you'd like to participate in a shout-out game, here's your opportunity. First and foremost, you must enter the word in all capital letters if you're interested in playing. And today, the word's going to be super. Once again, the word is super. If you'd like to participate, type in the word super only once. Type it in more than once, you're disqualified. One entry, that's all we need. It helps us get a count so we can determine how many players we're going to play for. All right, let's see what we've got here. Once again, enter the word super if you'd like to play. I see one, I see two. Do we have any other people looking to play? I see three. I see three supers. There's four. We have four supers. 2, 1. All right, we have 4 participants in the game. Pick a number, 1 through 4. Only guess once. First person to guess the correct answer wins. Sorry, Mac, you missed it. You got it. You're going to have to wait till the next round. You're welcome, dude. Stick around, man. Help out. Don't just cut and run. And congratulations, Bucks and Ducks. You guessed 2. There you go. All right, we're going to get them up on the board here. Give me a second. We're going to update the board. We're going to get the new counter up and refreshed. Up. Search. Make sure I get the right icon here. Looks like there's a little... There it is. Alrighty. He's at 94, folks. 94. Oh, what happened here? Okay. Did it go away? Why did it switch on me? Hang on. It's malfunctioning. I just gotta reset it, that's all. Command C. Hang on. I don't know why it's been doing this lately. Click OK. Oh, I know why now. It's malfunctioned. There we go. Three, 2, 1. Come on now. Why is this not working? There it goes. Sorry, it's manual. It's not an API running it. He's at 95. Let's go to 100. Once he hits 100, we'll put the next person up. So go ahead, feel free to make that counter move. Once the counter hits 100, we will pick a new game. We'll start another round. We'll play another match. Once again, check out Bucks and Ducks. Go to his channel, mash that red button, make that counter move. Once we get to 100, we're going to bring somebody else new up onto the board and we're going to play another round. So as soon as he gets to that goal, which is 100, he's at 97 right now. Once again, go check out Bucks and Ducks. That's at 98. Once he reaches the counter, we'll move on to the next person and we'll start the next game. We're at 99. Bucks and Ducks, here we go, 99. Wow, there's 100, and this is how it's supposed to work. All right, everybody. Bucks and Ducks has hit 100. All right, so the magic word, if you're ready to participate in the next round to get your chance up on the board, go ahead, and we're going to participate with the word duck. That is it. The word is duck. If you'd like to participate, enter in the word duck, and we'll get you going. Yeah. We have 1, 2, 3 people that is playing duck. 1, 2, 3. We've got 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Here we go. If you keep... All right. We're going to try this again. All right. Because I can't get an accurate count, so I can't say how many people because there won't be an accurate guess. All right. Ha! Seth, being the funny guy. All right. Here, let's try this one more time. The word is buck. Just enter it once. Let me know that you want to participate. The word is buck. It's all right. This one time I'll let you go. Only because you're using a hunter's tag, and I used to hunt and fish, so. All right, here we go. Ready? The word is buck. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 participants. See that again. I got 1. I got Master Wubs, Buck and Ducks, Alabama Antlers, the Dude Gamer YouTube, Mac the Knife, and Mike Myers 86, and Husky Seth the Husky Tuber. All right, that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 participants. All right, I'm gonna pick a number 1 through 7. Only put your answer in once, right? First person to get it correctly wins. Once again, I'm picking a number 1 through 7. Ready, set, go. Remember, the first person to guess correctly gets to go up first. Can you guess the magic number? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people guessing. We had 7 players. There it is! Master Wubs. Congratulations. Master Wubs was the first person to enter the magic number, guess the right number. So let's get him up on the board here. That way we can move through because we've got some people rocking and rolling tonight. Looks like. Alrighty. He is at 394, folks. 394. Once again, we had gotten Bucks and Ducks to 100. Congratulations, Bucks and Ducks. I'd appreciate it if you hit the like or the thumbs up, depending on your experience. Pick and choose your choice. Just do one or the other for me, please. Alright, here we go. Let's bring this on up. Master Wubs is currently at 394. I say we're going to push to flat 400. What do you guys think, right? I'm just too lazy. I feel like I only wanted changing one number in the counter. So we're going to go to 400. Can we get 400 for Master Wubs? What's up? Let's get him to 400. Mash that like button, mash that subscribe button for him. Hit the red button, whatever you want to do. Let him know what's up. Leave him a comment. Once again, we're here to help. Let's get him growing. Let's get it going. Oh, I just feel like I copied somebody. I did, didn't I, Mike? Did I copy Tree? I did. My bad. Let's just help this guy get to 400. 3 more to go. 3 more to go. Then we can play the next round. Let's get it going. And yes, this is not an original thing. There's quite a few people that do it. I originally saw this concept through Tree Trimmer 82. You should check him out. He does a really cool, massive shout out. Hit Mike up. Mike's a friend of his. Mike's a moderator on that dude's channel. Yeah, right. But here we go. One more to go. Let's get him to 400, folks. 400, and we can start the next game, and we can begin the next round because we're moving, folks. Look at this. Just getting it going. Getting it going. Yeah, that's the reason what got me glued to his channel. It's so catchy, and I don't want to copy somebody else's catchphrase because it's his catchphrase, and I've never heard anyone else say it like he says it. And like I said, I was like, did I just copy him? And I really feel bad. If you're watching this or you catch this on the replay, everybody go check out Tree Trimmer's thing. Go check out his channel. Hey, Mike, go ahead and post Tree Trimmer's channel link up. We'll give him a proper shout out since I kind of copied him, and I do watch his channel. I did appreciate what he did. I thought it's really cool what he does. If you want Mike, throw up his channel link, and then I'll allow it so people can go over there and check him out, because you should hit his bell. You should hit his subscribe button, because this guy he will pump your channel, dude. He will straight up pump your channel. Guy's got a ton of energy for a dude that works probably 10 hours a day, and then he gets in front of the camera for 2 hours at night. I mean, and he's got a family. You know, he's a working class American. You know, works hard every day. That's what he's doing. He's just trying to help people out. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen the Tree Trimmer Grow channel, hit him up, dude. I kid you not, man. Like I said, Mike's from his channel. Mike's moderated from channel. I met Mike through his channel. Honestly, like I said, great opportunity if you're really just trying to grow your channel quick and you want to chat, get it going. Just don't be rude in his chat. Don't be rude to it, equal respect. You got to play by his rules. He has a different set of rules. But yeah, the dude's awesome for channel shoutouts. He helps channels grow all the time. And especially if you hit that super chat for him, dude. Dude, he goes to town for people who give him the super chat, man. He puts a list together and does a special show for all you guys, dude. Dude, it's worth it. I mean, it's pretty cool. I do the banner thing. That's about all I do with the super chat. It's my way of saying thank you for those that hit that super chat. You get your banner up there. And right now it's low, but if you do it more than once, your banner rolls through there more than once. Getting pizza. I had pizza for dinner. I love so many people had pizza to dinner. It's all Drew's fault. Yeah, I probably make that a shirt next. It's all my fault, right? Oh, okay. Yeah, there we go. It's probably better if I do it. Let me get his channel. All right, let's get it up there. Well, I was talking about that tree trimmer guy. Go hit up his stream. That's the channel right there. That's his link. Go over there, hit it up, mash the subscribe button, hit that bell, know when he goes live. Just go up in there and chat. Just hang out in the chat, be respectful, and when he does the shout-outs, it's insane, because he will get people to grow your channel, man. It will happen for you. You think here it goes kind of quick and it moves? His channel just flies, man. He'll help you real quick. Granted, it's he's a good guy, dude. He's a good guy, just a straight up good guy, right? But yeah. All right, because I know you're trying to let Mike see it, so all right. There we go. Oh, there it goes. What's up? But yeah, check out Tree Trimmer. Yeah, he doesn't put up with spam. I'm the same way. Like, when I saw what he was doing, and I was like, oh, okay, that's all I got to do? Cool. Right? And that's the same thing. I don't put up with people spamming their channel or sub for subbing in my chat. That's not what it's about. It's about shouting out other channels and encouraging the audience to go to that one person as he shouts them out. And he's got great crowd control, right? His audience diversity is awesome. I keep meeting more and more people from his stream. He gets good replay value too. So if you can get him if you hang out and you get on a shout out on his channel, the replay value on that's exponential. Right, because I haven't been able to make his stream because I stream now and then I have to get everything ready and I'm in bed by the time his stream starts to really kick off. And when I'm able to catch it, dude's on fire like every night, man. He is just on fire. But yeah, if you really want to do that, like I said, I encourage people, if you get a camera, you can get a camera in front of you like this. You don't need the fancy mic. You don't need all that. I just don't, the mic in this faces the other way for some stupid reason. So it's like it doesn't pick up for talk. And Missy was awesome and bought me this for Christmas. But yeah, it's a good way to get people going. And don't worry about your sub count. If you're helping people, it will grow. Mine, it grew from different things and doing these. And this is probably honestly the thing that gets the most traffic to my channel, the most views, the most watch time, the most interaction. So I'm just going to keep doing it because it's the thing that gets traction on my channel for right now. And when I come up with something more clever to do, we'll do it. I would love to be able to repeat the boom 400. Look at that. 401. Check it out. Master Wubs has hit the 401. All right, folks. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. We're going to have a little fun. The next word is going to be channel. That's right. The word is channel. And if you're struggling on how to spell it, it's right there. Channel. Just type in the word in channel in all caps one time if you'd like to participate. And we'll begin the game shortly. Oh, Bucks and Ducks. Yeah, he was just on here. Is he still in the chat? Or did he just come in and go? It happens. I wish people would stick around because then you get a chance. There it is, 400. It happens. It may be just the counter malfunctioning. You got to remember that the counter is really slow. When they first changed to the abbreviated numbers, the counter got horrid. I just didn't do it anymore. And then I was watching Pusa Studios, and I was like, oh, they fixed the counter. And I was like, yeah. And then so I started doing it again. But they had the same problem, too, on their channel. None of the counters were operating correctly for about 3 weeks, and now they're all working right again. They're not super accurate, so sometimes they, jump 5 numbers, or, last night, it would sit forever, and it would jump 5, and then it would jump 5 again. But the thing looked like it was scrolling, and all it was doing was moving in chunks of 5. But, yeah, check it out. Let's get it going. It's all good. Thanks much. Get you 400. Yeah, don't forget, if you haven't already, hit that like or dislike button based on your experience. Doesn't matter either way. I appreciate engagement, right? Engagement is all I'm looking for. Like or dislike the stream. That's all you got to do, right? Wear one every day. It's all true. We have the printer in the next room. We made quite a few shirts already. I just wore the heck out of my other one. But yeah, alrighty. Once again, the key word is channel. If you'd like to participate, all you have to do is type in the word channel and we'll get you up on the board. Or did everybody already cut out? Did we get a cutout? Oh, it is over an hour. Most people know that I only stream for about an hour. So they're probably thinking that I'm just finishing up the last game. And hey, you know what? Let's do that. I'll be back on tomorrow. Who's on the chat right now? Red, if you're on the chat, who's on the chat? Mike's on the chat away. You understand what your parents got to do? I'm a parent. I got to do some parenting stuff. I'm going to use this time. The lull. Mike, go check out Mike's channel, Mike Myers 86. Go hook him up. We've got Raging Gamer. Hook him up. We've got Master Wubs. Go hook him up. We've got Seth the Husky Tuber. Go hook him up. Right? And I appreciate all of you that tune in the show. We're going to do this again tomorrow. We're going to play the game again. Probably going to play the game on a regular basis because this seems like a lot of fun on both ends. You guys seem to enjoy it. I seem to enjoy it. I've gotten better at filtering out all the haters. Hopefully they don't keep coming back because that's the only time that really upsets me. Other than that, remember, stay loyal, help your friends, create a network, and if you're in gaming, start finding YouTube partners to play with like Mike Myers or other people to get your gaming going. Also, before I forget, I know he didn't ask, and I'm going to do it anyways. Go check out, if you got nothing going on later with your device, or you're not watching anything, and you're about ready to go to bed, go to Mike Myers' channel, hit that playlist, let it play through, help him out. He's just so close to getting his 4K right now, and he can just really use the watch time. So just go ahead, plug your phone in, let it play through, let it run in, right? Hey, come back tomorrow, and we'll keep moving the needle. You're allowed to play more than once. Just no back-to-backs, right? It just makes it fair because if somebody just keeps getting stuck there, it just seems like you're manipulating the same people. Plus, the same people sit in the room, so it just stalls out the room. It's really fast when you get 5 people and all 5 people play and stay playing because then you end up subbing. Everybody tends to move through and people jump in the room. But, yes, congratulations, Master Wubs, to getting to 400. We're going to end it on a positive note. Once again, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Stay positive. The only way you fail at YouTube is not producing content.